I want to take this time to explain the interval training portion of the program because it's very important for fat loss, but it's also a little bit complicated for people that haven't done interval training before. Now, generally I recommend that people use the bike for interval training. A stationary bike is nice and easy because you can transition between hard and easy exercise quite simply. And also, you don't have to worry about falling off a treadmill, or you don't have to worry about advanced sprinting, and you need extra warm-up for sprinting. And with the bike, it's very simple. It allows you to do a lot of work by increasing the resistance and taking it off quite easily. But I'm going to show you an example using the treadmill for interval training. And what I like people to do is interval training right after their body weight circuit. So if you aren't fit enough, you can do interval training or cardio training on off days instead. You're going to do interval training 3 days per week. So it fits in nicely right after the strength training circuits or other body weight workouts that you do later on in the phase. But if you want to do it on other days, that's fine as well. But make sure you take at least 1 full day of rest each week. So we're going to do a couple of the workout or interval workouts from the preparation phase in this next segment. So this is workout A, interval workout A from the preparation phase. And in this one, what you're going to do, I'm going to get on the treadmill here. I'm going to start with a warm-up for about 5 minutes. So when you do your interval training, you warm up using the specific method you're going to do the intervals. And then what we're going to do is exercise at a slightly harder than what you would normally do for regular cardio pace. So if you regularly do 3.5 miles per hour, you might do something like 3.7 miles per hour for our intervals. And we're going to do them for 3 minutes. Now I call this a subjective 7 out of 10 intensity level. So if your regular cardio is a 6 out of 10, think about that intensity, and then go a little bit higher because you're only going to do a 3-minute interval. So this is a beginner preparation phase interval, so we're not going to be doing any sprinting because most people at this level won't be able to do that. But I'm exercising harder than I normally would if I went for 30 minutes straight. So 3 minutes on at this pace, and then once you're done your 3 minutes, you're going to take it down to a very easy pace. Now this is where a lot of people kind of mess it up, and they don't take it down low enough. But if you really want to work hard in your interval, your work interval, you have to take it down nice and easy in your rest interval, in your recovery interval. So you're going to do 2 minutes here at this recovery interval at a 3 out of 10 intensity level. So nice and easy, something you would consider a cool down. Once you've done 2 minutes here, you're going to go back up and increase to your work interval pace again and work for 3 minutes. And you'll do this for a total of 3 total intervals, going up, then down, up, and then finish with 5 minutes of a cool down. And that's workout A for intervals, okay? So it's just a little over 20 minutes at this schedule, and that's workout A for intervals. Now we're going to do workout B, and it's going to be a little bit harder. So you do your warm-up, and then we're going to do 90-second intervals. And I'm going to use a pace of 8 out of 10. So an 8 out of 10 intensity level. So it's going to be harder than workout A. So for someone who might be a real fast walk, who's in the preparation phase, something that almost tires you out after about 90 seconds. And then you're going to go into your recovery for 2 minutes or 120 seconds at that 3 out of 10 intensity pace again. So make sure you take it down nice and low, nice and easy. So you recover, and then after 2 minutes there, you're going to go back up and do 90 seconds at your hard pace again. So you're going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And you do this 5 or 6 times, this interval workout, up, then down, 5 or 6 times, and then finish with cool down of about 5 minutes. So again, it's about 20-minute or 25-minute interval workout. And then finally, I've given what's called a moderate cardio workout as your third cardio workout of the week. So you do interval workout A, take a day off, interval workout B, and then this moderate cardio where you're just going to do 20 minutes of straight cardio at about a 6 or 6.5 out of 10 intensity. So not as hard as your workout interval for A, but something that tires you out after 20 minutes. So it's something you couldn't really do straight for 25 minutes. So it's a good challenge, but it's not really, really hard. So you're going to do 5-minute warm-up, 20 minutes of cardio, and then 5-minute cool down. And then that'll be it for your final cardio workout of the week. And again, as I mentioned before, it's really a good idea to get all of your workouts done on one day. So you would do your strength workout A, followed by your interval workout A, and then take a day off where you do 30 minutes of activity but not in the gym. So you get out and you do your life. You know, you run your errands, you play with your kids, you walk your dog, you play a sport. Do something fun, maybe even yoga or Pilates if you really want to get into that stuff. But don't have the need to go to the gym 6 days per week or go down to your basement gym 6 days per week. That's why I like to combine the strength training and the intervals within one workout. So those are all your cardio options. We've shown you all the strength options for preparation phase. And now you're ready to get into phase 1 of the main 6-month bodyweight manual.